How y'all doing, folks? It's me, your friendly neighborhood stately, and it's 6 o'clock. You know what that means, right? Time to play some Minecraft. Now, we're here on Tribal today, again. Don't worry, this isn't the only thing we'll ever do ever again. But, for now, today we're playing Tribal. So guys, I got some new features and a couple of new things to tell you all about, and I have kind of a problem here because I'm supposed to be in a clan, but I'm not, and the owner of the clan hasn't given anybody else permissions. And he's not on. So I have no safe space to go, and I'm I'm carrying around some Q-Bucks. So hopefully Hunter will show up today and get me back in the clan, but in the meantime, see about doing some quests and getting some more Q-Bucks here. I'm going to try to avoid the digging quest for now, I think, because not very exciting on stream, right? This guy has stoneworm essence. I'm pretty sure that the stoneworm essence is in the wilderness, so once again, I don't want to go out there with a bunch of Q-Bucks on me, or I'll just get ganked. Let's see, what do you got? Another digging quest. And you? Spider eyes. Oh, I don't want to do the spider eyes. Spider eyes make me miserable. Hold on a sec, guys. Need to check into something real quick. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Sorry, I saw some drop frames, but it stopped, so... But it's probably fine. Everything's probably going to be just fine. So guys, if you haven't been here before, TribalCraft is our new clan/tribe-based PvP server, which also features a questing system, and an advancement system, and custom items, and all kinds of good stuff. And we are on day 3 of this open beta, so if you want to join us, help us test it, and whine incessantly about things that don't work the way you think they should, played1mc3.com is your URL. And if you don't, just watch me on Twitch and live vicariously through me. That's cool too. It is, as they say, all good. So the way this works is these Nitwit villagers finally have a purpose. They're quest givers now. The stream is up. How you doing, Diamond King? Welcome to the stream. If you have been paying attention the last couple of days, I have a few new features to talk to you guys about. For one, I've updated the way the din map works a little bit. A lot of people were complaining about not wanting to be visible. Dragon Gamer, the din map is the same for everybody. It's a web page. I got a lot of guys who want beats suddenly. No, don't spawn camp. Come on. I have 2 strings and I need 16. That doesn't help. So the way this works now, and I'm hoping this is a good way to alleviate you guys' concerns, is that you will be invisible on the din map by default unless you're spotted, which means another player who is not a friend or a tribe mate is within 100 blocks of you. Now if that happens, you'll be spotted, and you'll be marked as spotted and visible on the din map for 10 minutes. Hopefully that takes care of some of the problems. Whoa, somebody summoned a bunch of quest mobs there. My goal originally was to allow everybody to be visible on the din map to prevent people from trying to create hidden bases or things like that, because my experience, and my experience is somewhat limited, but my experience with PvP in Minecraft, especially clan-based PvP, is that hiding bases just kind of makes the game boring. It turns into just kind of a hide-and-seek game. So the whole idea is that nothing's really hidden. Bases aren't hidden, players aren't hidden. You just have to deal with it. But and people made a valid point that early in the game that means you can just go around ganking new players. And there's validity to that, so we'll try it this way. That's what it's a beta for. There are two commands you can use. You can do /map on and /map off. Those only work if you're not already spotted. You can't hide yourself with /map off if you're spotted, but it does allow you to make yourself visible if you want to be visible, either to track your own progress through the map or to show other people where you are. Let me know what your feedback is. Let me know how it works for you guys. You are now visible on the map. It works for me. I'll see if I become invisible again. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done map off then, huh? Okay, I'm visible, and we'll see if I stay visible. In the meantime, I guess I'm going to do some mining and see about getting some of that andesite for those quest givers. Like I said, I kind of want to stay inside the non-PvP areas while I have a payload, so to speak. Yeah, it might have been something that I fixed. I had a couple minor issues. Yeah, it might have, but bear in mind this code is about 30 minutes old, so it changes. Things can change. Anyway, I'm going to /map off myself because I don't want to be visible. Of course, if I'm not on the map and I don't pull up the coordinates, I might be relatively safe, but, you know, I'm streaming. Yeah, well, I can't get in, Dragon Gamer. I want to get in, but Hunter hasn't been on. And he's the only one who can add me. Who is the Alpha Tribe? Jeez, gotta be Noble's tribe right now, right? I don't know who else it could possibly be. Well, I have 19 Q-Bucks on me. I can probably get to 25 before the stream is up and just start my own, but yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I'll just start my own tribe. Thought he was going to explode there for a second. Let's see if there's any good quest givers at this little village. Tollery Steed. What do you got? Granite. He wants granite. Baked potatoes. That should be an easy one, but not having a farm makes it harder. And there aren't a whole lot of quest givers in this village. You know, you could. There's no real reason not to, but you don't have like 100% protection, so it would be very difficult to protect your base. Yeah, they all want rocks, so I guess I'll go dig up some rocks for a little bit. Yeah, I hear you, Dragon. Again, once Hunter comes on, if he comes on, we'll sort this out. I think he might be a little salty after the grief last night. A couple other things that I've changed. There was no provisions for pouring lava into another player's claim, which is obviously a pretty serious oversight on my part, for which I apologize. I guess I might as well just dig here. It's as good as any other place. But the net result was that it's like trivially easy to cover an entire that's pretty far out. That it's trivially easy to why is that giving me 2 notifications? During war, the mining fatigue 4 gets reduced to mining fatigue 3. if you're at war, you can break blocks that are otherwise unbreakable, which are chests, heads, beds, and I think that's it. And mining fatigue gets reduced from 4 to 3. You can also place gravel and piercers when you're at war in an enemy tribe, which allows you to use... Piercers are basically a less powerful version of TNT, which you get as quest rewards. Everything's a quest reward this round. Now, this is a beta, and we might have shops eventually. The reason I'm doing it this way, though, is so that people will actually do quests, and so that I don't need to worry quite as much about balancing the economy. Because, you know, when Q-Bucks are the reward, it gets pretty easy to just, like, get hundreds of them. And once you have hundreds of them, you can buy, like, every mob spawner in the world, and every piercer. So, almost everything, with a few exceptions which you can find over at spawn, almost everything has to be won as a quest reward rather than purchased for Q-Bucks. Now, one of the exceptions is actual tribe claims. Those you buy, they cost 25 Q-Bucks, which by my estimate would take about 6 hours of grinding for a single player, including picking up a couple loot crates. So that seems reasonable to me. Remember, guys, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube and you like what you see, consider giving me a follow. I'm not sure where you're getting that, Diamond King. If you're not at war, players have Mining Fatigue 4 in your region. Mining Fatigue 4 slows things down a lot, but not completely. It is also not possible to break doors and heads and beds in an enemy region unless you're at war. Sorry, chests and heads and beds. Oh, check it out. Found a big old chasm here. Also, I'm not picking this stuff up, which is unfortunate because I need it for quests. Alright, let's see what we got here. That looks like it goes down to right about diamond level. I see some, what appears to be lapis down there. Let's get some material for these quests. I suppose you could make a wall of chests, yeah, if that's how you want to play it. I'd be interested in seeing what those builds look like. I can't preempt every single exploit. We've already run into a couple that are kind of fixed now, hopefully. And GG Dragon Gamer. Let's see. Alright, 25 and 25 is what I needed. So this should get me close. I might have to do some more of these. I think what I'll do is I'll go for 25 Q-Bucks and start a tribe, and you know, if Hunter wants to reconcile or merge tribes or whatever, we can join up. There's no mechanism for actually joining like tribe lands, so you can't like merge a tribe. That's something we might add later. This is still a beta, and it's not 100% feature complete. Okay, it's not you that I was talking to. It's not the librarians. The nitwits are the quest givers. They're the only ones who have quests. But that doesn't mean you can't check out the librarians and see if they have any good good trades. Was it you? Yes. And he wants corrupt spider eyes. I do have some spare zombie bandit flesh, so if I can get a zombie bandit flesh quest, that would be awesome. So another couple of changes and clarifications. Tribe keys. When you create a tribe, you get tribe keys. Those do not work like regular keys. Normal keys, you make a copy, you give that copy to somebody, and that person can then open your chests. That's pretty straightforward. You can also lock doors with keys and other things. Tribe keys key a door or a chest to tribe members of a specific rank. So if you have a tribe key 1 and you use it to lock a door, all tribe members will be able to open that door, but they don't need a key for it. And if somebody gets the keys, they can't use them to open that door. If you use a tribe key 2, only tribe members of level 2 or higher, of rank 2 or higher, will be able to open that door. And if you use the level 3, only rank 3 or higher will be able to open that door or chest. The reason I did that is because, hey, I found them. Got anything else? Again with the spider eyes. And this guy wants baked potatoes. Baked potatoes wouldn't be that hard to get, but I don't have a place to farm. Ruben, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. So I think that's probably it for this village for now. I'd like to find another zombie bandit quest or similar. I only need 3 more Q-bucks. So, I'm going to look around and see what I can do to get 3 Q-bucks, basically. Do I have a bed on me? Yes, I do. Excellent. I think I'm outside of... Yes, I'm outside of the region. Also, I found a potted plant in a loot crate. So you may call me Camellia Head. Or Stately. Stately is fine, too. Alright, well, I'm starting to feel like there's nothing else here. So let's, oh, I have a friend online. You've got a friend in me. Let's head over to spawn, which is this way. Alrighty. This is some derp. Somebody built some derp. Hey Woffs, welcome to the stream. This would be nicer if I had a boat on me, but I don't even have any wood on me to build a boat, so let's go swimming. I guess we'll go swimming. Oh, 6. I owe you some Q-bits. You're Zachary, right? On Twitch. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Okay, well, don't know if he dropped anything. I've been trying to save up gunpowder, because gunpowder is useful. Zach is noble. So who is 6 in Twitch? Probably should be careful not to, you know, fall into the giant crevasse. I should give you Q-bits. Hey, if you're watching on Twitch, you're earning Q-bits. Even if you're not watching on the desktop client and you don't see the little interactive spinning diamond, you will still be receiving Q-bits for watching. So you can always go to go to the desktop client just to redeem your qubits. But you can also play the little scratch-off games in the chests. Wafts, do you have the standalone client open, the web client? If so, you can just click on the spinning diamond and see what the rewards are. I've got some good ones. They're probably not all fantastic, but they're good ones. Increase the chance of winning. Everybody's always making requests just to make life easier. If I increase the chances, then people would just win all the time. I'm not sure what the odds are, actually. I'm not even sure I have influence over the actual odds of winning. I know I can set up like how often one of those little chests moves around. Okay, Driggy is X. Cool. I will give you your 600 qubits after the stream, Driggy. /X. You never seen the chest? So these corrupt spider eyes. I did this once and I got nuked, and it's mostly because cave spiders, which is not the end of the world. I could always get some milk buckets. I saw some cows earlier, but I want to see if there's anything. I'm guessing, and Noble, you might be able to answer this. Stoneworm essence is in the wilderness. I also have a red crate, but I don't have a crate key. So that's another thing that I'm just carrying around. I feel like a Brinks armored van right now. I'm afraid to do anything dangerous. Oh well, we'll hey Turkey, welcome. How you doing? No, I don't think I should like give people rewards in game just for watching the stream. But there are some decent rewards. Check them out. I've talked to all of these guys. So this guy wants 49 rotten flesh, which, you know, is one of those things where you just keep grinding until you eventually get it, and then you go take the quest. But right now, if I took the quest, I'd just fail it. Oh, we have company. So this guy wants 25 granite. I can go get him some more granite. You don't like the stoneworms? No, they're kind of tough. I've made a lot of the encounters a lot more difficult. The higher level stuff, you guys might not like it at all. Y'all might be very sad when you realize you need more than 2 people to do some of the level 10 quests. Mind you, there's only a few. The very high level stuff, it'll come along. You know, it's not that the game is like content complete yet. Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to do with it. I want to, to a degree at least, have some high-end content that's like raid content that really needs a lot of players. You guys ever done the trialist on PvE? Yeah, it's not really a solo game. I mean, that's kind of just the nature of the beast right now. So this is what I'm looking for right here. And I only need 25, so that shouldn't take too long. And after that, I will only need 2 more Q-Bucks. Well, so, guys, short memory, I guess. Some of you probably haven't played it, but the previous Tribal Beta had private claims. And the ability to play non-PvP, you could run a merchant tribe and not have wars. The result is that no PvP happened. It was a perfectly fun PvE game, and my hope was that it could be a game that combined PvE and PvP content. But that's clearly not the case. The playstyles were too different. All of the PvE stuff created exploits. You could simply have a friendly tribe and store all your valuables in their location, and you'd never have to risk any of your stuff. So I decided to go with a pure PvP one for this. Mr. Shadow, welcome to the stream, man. How are you? In part because a lot of the PvP content hasn't really been properly tested. But what I intend to do when we're out of beta is I intend to have 2 tribal servers. We're going to have a PvE server, which is more of an adventure server. And then we'll have the PvP server, which will be similar to this. And balance is something that's, you know, not quite there yet. There's still some stuff that we're trying to get right, and there's some stuff that I just don't know. I don't know what the money situation is going to look like in the end game, for example. It's very hard to estimate that. Oh, right. I think I can find spawn from here. What do you guys think? So that's stuff that we'll find out as the beta progresses. Got a good turnout today, though. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you for your patience as we work through the bugs. Is there a tutorial on the banners? Not sure what you mean by a tutorial on the banners. You mean the buff banners? Those, all you really need to know about them is you need to hold them in your shield hand for them to work. Yeah, the banners are implemented. They're reasonably high-end quest rewards. I think they start at level 8. No, level 6. I think they start at level 6. Remember, guys, I track combat logs. I reserve the right to do something about them. Eventually, I'm going to come up with some kind of option to deal with combat loggers. It's not something that I want to encourage, obviously. But they are tracked. I do keep track of who combat logs, and I will know when it happens. If it gets out of control, I reserve the right to start handing out bans. But I'd rather not, because I'm not a dick. I'm gonna go talk to the villagers in the tutorial area. I haven't checked in with them in a while. See if they've got anything. Beats, man. I gotta get me some beats. By Dre. No, actually just beats. Not by Dre. I think here, and this place is kind of a labyrinth. Not here, clearly. Not supposed to be here at all then, huh? Here and down. That's it. Alright guys, what do you got for me? Give me something good. Oh, come on. Everybody wants freaking Stoneworm Essence. Oh, hey, this guy. Check. And what do you got now? Rabbit Stew. For an emerald. So I need one more Q-Buck to be able to found my own tribe, and I think that's what I'm going to go for today, because I don't see Hunter on and I don't want to spend the entire stream wandering around looking for quests. But one more Q-Buck. I can do one more Q-Buck. Let's see. There's a village. Slash map on. You cannot, and I would like to reiterate this, you cannot break heads or chests in enemy claims unless you're at war. Okay, guys, what do you think about the war rules overall? I mean, should I just say you can't break anything unless you're at war? That seems a little silly to me, but I'd be willing to consider it if that's kind of what people want. No, I'm not. Like I said, I track combat logs, but this is a beta, and I need to work out a good solution for actually dealing with it. I'm not going to do a case-by-case thing. And I can't use an off-the-shelf component because, well, a combat log uses... We have a timer, we have a combat countdown timer that, is this the village I was just at? I'm heading over to a village. But I'm not sure if it's the one I was just at. Remember, guys, inventory insurance. Y'all gotta get inventory insurance. Looks like Zex and Ruben have spotted each other. And Ruben logged. Man. This is some weak sauce, people. Yeah, this is not the village I was at. I would recognize a village that's built entirely on top of a mountain. Check this out. This is not something you see very often. I've never even been to the top here. Let's see what we got. Hello. He's a cartographer. So this is interesting. Can I? Yeah, I can't get in there. Alright, what do you got, Nutjob Kuzone? Hey, hey! Check it out. So, 25 Q-Bucks. That's it. I got what I need to start a tribe. Yeah, you have to have the insurance vendor head, but once you have it, insurance costs significantly less than that. Alright, let's head back to spawn and do the thing. Oh, you know what? I also still need a name tag. I mean, I could do things like just say you can't break blocks in an enemy tribe unless you're at war. I could also say you don't drop inventory when you're killed unless you're at war with the person who killed you. I don't know if I want to constrain the game that much, though. So... anybody want to spot me a name tag? Hey Matt, how you doing, man? Oh, you're a Dragon Gamer? Yeah, I also kind of feel like there should be some cost for getting killed, though. And that's why we have the inventory insurance, and that's why we have the security regions. So, you know, my first instinct is that it's efficient. But maybe it isn't. That's why it's a beta. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this because otherwise I'm gonna spend the entire stream running around doing nothing. What do I have that I don't need right now? I can stack that with that, that'll help. I can stack this with this. I got some iron blocks. I'm not sure where I got them. Were those quest rewards? I guess those must have been quest rewards. Alright, man. No, I'm not eating rotten bandit flesh. Alright, I got a tribe token. Excellent. Map on. Remember, that makes you visible to everybody. Yeah, well, Noble is, displeased with you. He's hanging around hoping you'll turn up so that he can finish the fight. Wait, who am I banning now? Come on, guys. Yeah, it seems like after every single fight, there's a bunch of requests for me to ban somebody or the other. I don't know where I'm going to start out here. Let me pull up the map, and let me actually pull up the map for you guys as well, so we can have a look around. You have every right to be salty. But there is an awful lot of salt, and an awful lot of calling for people to get banned. I'm going to go ahead and rejigger OBS real quick so I can actually show you guys the map. Here, I got the pre-roll thing. So bear with me just a sec. Yeah, so there are things I can do and things I can't do. One of the things that I can't do is prevent people from logging out. If they log out, they're gone. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so let me just pull this up, and okay, you guys can see the map now. I'm visible on the map, so you guys can see where I am and what I'm doing, and I know that's a risk because there's always a chance that somebody's going to show up and make my life miserable. Also, it doesn't really fit on the screen for some reason. Go figure. Anyway, that's the map. I need to find a nice location outside of the outer ring. Oh, cool Woffs, I'm glad you like it. It's kind of a neat little thing. It's a Streamlabs interface. And it's in beta, it's brand new. Bear with me, sorry. I have windows I'm trying to juggle today. This is well, frustrating. It's kind of hard to do all of this at once. So to get back to what I was just saying, there are things I can and can't do as far as combat logging. One of those things is, hey Dragon, I can't prevent people from logging out. What I can do, theoretically, is if somebody logs out while combat logged, I can just kill them and take their stuff and drop it. But you know that people are going to say, I didn't realize I was oh, Jesus, I don't even have material for a frickin' fishing rod. Let's see, I know there's some... Yes, workbench over here. Actually, I do have material for a fishing rod. It's not all that bad. I am gonna have to sit around forever and fish up a frickin'... Anyway, so if I start killing people when they leave when they're combat tagged, the first thing I need to do is make sure it's very clear that you're combat tagged, because there's also no warning. I can't do an on disconnect. You know, say, are you sure you want to do this? You're combat logged. And it's possible, or likely even, that people are going to claim over and over again that they didn't log, they got disconnected, whatever. So, you know, I need to be judicious here. Sometimes it's obvious. But not always. Alright, well, I'm going to end up with a bunch of fish, but I really need a name tag, and this is the only thing I can come up with right now. So, guys, you get to watch me fish. Oh, yeah, pufferfish. I don't know if a pufferfish is a quest reward. I'm kind of hoping it is. Well, there's already a message when your combat timer times out. But a notification on the scoreboard might be a good idea. Like have a line of text saying combat logged, or change the arrows next to TribalCraft to red if you're combat logged, something like that. But yeah, we do need a solution for that. I don't have one right now, except keeping track of actual combat logs. So, fishing for a name tag, folks. Bear with me. Is that? No, that's a salmon. It looked very, very briefly like a name tag. I got a little carried away and too enthusiastic there. Hey, Diamond King is up to level 4 rep. Excellent. Go you. What do I have here that I don't need here? I'd like to be able to pick this stuff up because it's food and I don't have food. Another problem with the whole combat logging thing is somebody logs out and they log in 2 days later and they don't have their stuff and they don't know why, they don't remember exactly what happened. It's kind of irritating. What do like PvP servers do? Do they just say, hey, if you leave within 20 seconds of combat, you automatically drop all of your stuff and die? I could do something gradual. What if, like, the first time it happens within a 1 week period, you log back in and you're in jail and somebody else has to come out and bail you out? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I have a combat tagging system. I already have a system that combat tags you because I need to keep track of honor loss. So I need to know if you've been attacked. Hey Brandon, how you doing, man? I'm trying to get a name tag. I need to get a name tag. Alright, take it easy, Zex. See you next time. So I can start a tribe. And this is really my only option right now, so I apologize. I know this isn't extremely exciting to look at. I wasn't planning on having to start a tribe today. But Hunter's Tribe, well, I left Hunter's Tribe to test some functionality, and then I didn't rejoin, and I haven't seen Hunter since, and he's the only person on the tribe who has permission to accept applications. So, yeah, I figure I'll just start a tribe. The only problem is this may take a while, and it's not the most exciting stream ever. So thank you for your patience, and if anybody's on who can spare me a name tag as a loan or in exchange for some iron, I suppose, go for it, man. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't yet, you should hop onto Twitch and try out the Streamlabs stuff. The Scratcher games and the stuff like that is fun. I'm also, I think, probably going to be looking for some moderators who can do things like polls and giveaways on stream. So you use 35, well, you get like 1 a minute, so 35 qubits is only like half an hour of watching, right? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know the exact odds. But check out the rewards, and if you guys have good ideas for rewards, let me know. Ruben, welcome back. There's some good stuff in there. And remember, guys, if for some reason y'all have a thing about watching people fish in Minecraft, give me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube. I would appreciate it. Yeah, he made like a tree and leafed. Oh. What's X? Seriously, what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it on a case-by-case basis. I'm going to come up with a solution that applies equally for everybody. Besides, I can't even really access a player's inventory when they're not logged in. I can access their backups. A bow. Well, let's take a look. A flame bow. You know, that's not a bad thing to have. I'm going to hang on to this. I guess I don't need redstone right now. It's unbelievable. I mean, what am I supposed to say here? It's a problem that I know I need a solution for, and your conclusion is, oh, I guess that means I can be a gigantic douche nozzle because somebody else is. What the hell, man? It's a frickin' beta. I'd prefer it if people didn't do this. But I gotta come up with, you know, plainer solutions. I can't just go around filing ticket reports every time somebody feels somebody else combat logged. Point made. That's a water bottle. I don't care about water bottles. Come on, give Stately a name tag. I want to be done with this at some point in my life. Do I have a pet? In-game or in real life? The answer is no on both. I don't have a pet here on Tribal, and I don't have a pet in real life. I used to have a couple cats. That's been a while, and once when I was very young, I was the proud owner of a hamster. So, how about them Mets then? I mean, I'm getting lots of good food out of this. But again, that's not really what I'm going for. You can always declare war. War is always an option. Let's see. Nope, still nothing. But I kind of want to have free inventory slots so that it doesn't end up messed up with that when I do eventually get one. And I just filled my free inventory slot. So let's throw this away again. Am I ever going to get another pet? You know, I'd kind of like to have a cat. I'm pro cat. I like cats. They're assholes and they're stupid. I've never really been much of a dog person because they're fairly high maintenance for one, and I'm a very lazy man. What you need to do is go to the lobby and type /Twitch ID, and that'll give you a code to input on Twitch. Once you input that on Twitch, you'll automatically join the Twitch chat channel, and you'll be able to see Twitch chat, and you'll be able to join the Twitch chat channel with /csettwitch. Still no name tags. So nobody has a name tag for me? I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a name tag today. We'll just keep going, guys. What do you want for it, Smoke? Oops. Too late on that one. Didn't have any hands free. Have you declared war? So the way war works is, and sorry, I still don't have any hands free. The way war declarations work is players are notified when war is declared. The war starts after 8 hours and lasts for 12. So there's a countdown timer that gives you some time to prepare. And then the war lasts for 12 hours. And another thing that we need to decide is whether there should be a cost associated with it. And whether there should be some kind of limit. Can you, for example, declare wars on multiple tribes? Or can you declare war on the same tribe over and over again? Does there have to be like a week between war declarations for the same tribe? Stuff like that. That's all stuff we're hoping to work out with the beta here. And I know that... Oh, Jesus, come on. I got a frickin' tripwire hook. I don't want a tripwire hook. I was excited there for a moment, too, because it was vaguely name tag shaped. So what do you want for that name tag, Fallen? I got iron. That's about the only thing I have that I can conceivably spare. Yeah, I think there's probably going to have to be some kind of like countdown where you can't declare war on a single tribe more than once a week or something. If anybody declares war on you, you'll know. There's a notification, and if you're not on when it happens, when you log in, you'll get the notification too. I'm not going out into the wilderness, man. I don't trust you guys. But B, I don't trust anybody else either. I don't have a place to stash my stuff, is the problem. Ha! That was a name tag! Yes! Excellent, finally. Alright, guys. It's happening! You know, I'm okay with, like, declaring wars on defunct tribes. If nobody's on for 12 hours or 24 hours or whatever, and you declare war on them, it's kind of on them. But, again, it's not something I'm unwilling to consider. Okay, I need one more of these. And now I have an anvil. Life just keeps getting better and better. What shall we call ourselves? Forsaken. Okay. Alright, I got a name tag. I got a claim. I don't know where anybody is. So careful. I also need to find myself a nice location. So let's switch back over to the map so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And have a look around. So tribes have to be in the wilderness. That means outside of the red circle. Does it mean that I don't just add combat logging? I've explained this in great detail. I'm not going to start talking about it again right now. It'll get taken care of, but this is a beta. And I need usable solutions to these things. So I'm looking at an area east, southeast of spawn. There's a desert with villages on two sides of it, and I was thinking being close to a couple of villagers would give me a lot of quests. So I'm gonna go have a look there. And let's see. There are other issues beyond just combat logging, by the way. What's up? Ethan, right? Well, the other issues are things like, what about people who log when they see somebody? So, you know, they just don't engage at all and they log. Do we need to do something about that? And if yes, what? It kind of irks me that everything I've had to fix so far has basically just been douche nozzle prevention. I'd like to be working on new features, but I need to reconcile myself with the fact that on PvP servers, people will do the thing that they're not supposed to do more often than not. You know, I kind of need to find some trees too. Oh, sorry, let me switch back over. Apologize for that. So that's okay. There's no objection to, like, seeing somebody approaching and just logging off. I mean, I don't know if anything can be done about it, for one. But there's also the question of what do you do if somebody combat logs while they don't stand to lose their inventory? Do they just... does nothing happen? I mean, that might make sense for just nothing to happen. Ah, darn it, I'm tagged. I'm not tagged, I'm spotted, is the term we use. Thing is, I'm coming up on some water here, and I really need, I really need some trees before I go out into the wilderness. So I'm gonna turn east. Actually, I'm gonna turn south. There's some taiga down that way, and that's closer to where I need to be than east. So I think that makes sense. Also, I'm not convinced Ethan isn't following me, so if he is following me, we might not be able to do this. Yeah, tribe claims don't prevent PvP even when you're not at war, but the mining fatigue force seems to me to be a pretty powerful impediment. I mean, it's bad enough if you have to fight with mining fatigue 3, but I wouldn't want to have to fight at all with mining fatigue 4. But yeah, PvP is not prevented in tribes claims. Also, something seems to have gone weird with the chat. It's no longer properly replacing the profanities with the obfuscated text. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But, you know, one disaster at a time, I suppose. Alright, there's a small taiga coming up where I'll be able to get some... I mean, a small savanna coming up where I'll be able to get some wood. But I also want to just check in with the villagers here. See if they've got anything that I want. Well, there's two guys in here. Yeah, I think we can probably do some toy box today. That sounds good to me. Alright, take it easy, Smoke. See you around. Press disconnect has been spotted. Oh, he's close to me too. Don't have enough bones for that guy. I know the chest has been emptied. There's no way this village hasn't been visited yet. Since you've done toy box. Yeah, we'll do some toy box towards the end of the stream. I'm totally okay with that. I don't really see anybody here who looks like a good quest giver. My only other hope, and it doesn't look like that's a very good hope. Well, I was thinking just maybe there might be a plot of ground here that isn't part of the village officially, and I could get some beets. But that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. Here, have some gunpowder. I heard you the first time, Ruben. Yeah, there's too many people around here. If I leave the Inner Kingdom now, they're gonna just jump all over me. So I need to I need to hire some security is what I need to do. The Outer Realm, yes. I did mean the Outer Realm. What, like vote him off the island? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Alright, let's get some wood going. More perhaps. Oh, let me the hell was that? Why, thank you. I've always wanted an arrow. Yeah, they're just gonna keep following me. I'm a little unclear on why I just took damage there, but I think it might have been a bow shot that was cancelled. I think that would make an interesting experimental game mode. Are you gonna keep saying that, Ruben? Is that a thing now? Okay, so like I said, these guys are just gonna follow me around forever. So let's see what we can do inside the Outer Realm and Inner Kingdom until I get a little bit of space. Because I kind of want to be able to look around. I don't want to have to run into the wilderness and slap down a tribe token. Your clones. Yeah. So which one of you is Rex? One thing that I could do to make things just a little more equitable is I could add an actual Rex, the Clone Wars, Commander Rex. Am I the only Clone Wars fan here? Hey, Noble knows what I'm talking about. He was one of the clones. Rex was like the commander. I've been rewatching. I've been watching Star Wars Rebels, which is, you know, it's targeted at kids and it has a moralistic tale in every episode, but it's actually kind of fun. For a kids' adventure cartoon, they kind of did everything right. Oh, you know what happened? Probably the spam detection on Twitch decided you were saying the same thing over and over again, and it was like, yeah, we're going to hold this for moderation. That would be my suspicion. So, I managed to get some wood. I can put together a boat here and see what I can do as far as getting some distance. But, I don't know, man. Noble's over where I'm thinking about setting up shop now, too, so... Good times. I'm not going to get a whole lot done on stream today, I guess. Let's see. And, man, what I wouldn't give for a shulker chest right about now. Yeah, my suspicion is that you're there to set up a bed spawn. I mean, I may very well be wrong, but I do believe I'm right to be paranoid. Also, I'm not very good at PvP, so I have to be paranoid if I want to stay alive. This is like weaponized salt. This is nuclear grade salt. Industrial grade destructo salt. Right. Okay, and we're back at spawn again, having decided that I'm not going to be able to go out and place my tribe token safely. This might, by the way, end up being a bigger issue as well. This might be something we need to consider. So, I mean, this is a problem now, and it's largely a problem because I'm streaming and people see me and know where I am, and I just said where I was thinking about setting up a tribe, but this could end up being an issue where, you know, new players can't start a tribe because they basically can't go into the wilderness. No being spotted in the Inner Kingdom. Oh. Oh. That's a pretty good idea. What if you can't be spotted in the Inner Kingdom? That would give you the freedom to move around and get out of people's range. What do you guys think? That sounds pretty good, right? And the thing is, I do want to go have a look. I don't want to have to grind up another 25 Q-bucks and name tag is the problem. So what I think I might do is just head over to Doozy for a little while, because I can't do much here right now. I'm able to fight. So it's pretty obvious that the way it's set up right now, not joining a tribe or not creating a tribe isn't really an option, right? That's just... What did this guy have? This guy wanted string, right? No, he wants beats. Red crate will spawn... That's gonna be cray-cray. Oh, hey, another new thing that I forgot to mention is if you vote, and thank you for voting when you do, I appreciate it, and that's how we get new players on the server. If you vote while you're online here on Tribal, there's a 5% chance per vote that you'll get a crate for a key for your red crates. Well, red or black crates, they both work. What are we looking up? The hell? Maybe a period should be made in which people get a chance to base while being unable to fight. Again, that seems like something that would be very open to abuse. And the salt doesn't stop either. I'm gonna ignore it now. That seems like a much better plan. This area doesn't really have an access. There's a lot of cool little hidden areas in this spawn. Turkey has done a fantastic job again of making us an awesome spawn. Next time you see him, remember to say thanks. He deserves it. Alright, what do you guys think? Can I safely make the trek over to where I want to go? The thing is, a lot of people aren't spotted, but I think maybe at least avoid them on a boat. But what I do need to do if I'm going to do that is I need to make sure that I can throw together something defensive very quickly. And 64 cobblestone is enough for me to make a shack that won't take too long, that I can defend. And then the other thing I need to be able to do is pop down some chests like real fast. And then I always have to worry about, you know, people declaring war, but that's kind of a secondary concern. I have a little bit of time. There's 8 hours, right? So let me make some chests. Really? That was weird. To put stuff in. What do I not need right now? What do I not need right now? That's a fine question. There's nothing really that I don't need right now. That's a quest item that I'm going to be able to get a Q-Buck for. I think I'll offload the flint. Well, if I'm going to offload the flint, I might be better off offloading the arrows. Pufferfish. I don't need pufferfish. Let's see, so... let's go for a little trek. Oh, hey, I fell off the map. That's good news. That was the crate we were warned about. Of course, now I can't see myself on the map either. That's kind of inconvenient. I wish there were a way to have a different map for every player, but DinMap doesn't work that way. There's no way for me to make certain elements only visible to certain players. So as far as that goes, I am at the mercy of DinMap. Which is a little unfortunate, but not unexpected. That would be nice. I mean, it would be nice if you could, it would be nice if you could say on a per player level which players should show up for them on the DIN map. Sexy got a crate key. Nice. I did my votes earlier today. No luck. It's over 9,000. Am I still heading in the right direction? Yes. Do you have a crate to go with it, Zix, or not so much? I shall take these things. These random skeleton drops. Because everything is valuable right now. Including pretty useless seeming stuff. Y'all should come up with a deal. The down unders. What is the down unders? I think I know where I am. Not 100% sure, but I think I know where I am. I should be right on the border of the wilderness here. Yes. Trying to stick to the outer realm as much as I can here until I get to where I want to be. And this island looks familiar. Turn left a little bit. I'm kind of trying to navigate by Dead Reckoning here, so who knows where I'll end up. Remember, guys, if you want to join us on our new TribalCraft PvP server, Extra Salty, play.1mc3.com is your URL. Please feel free to swing on by and help us test out this new game mode. In spite of the, shall we say, animated opinions on the subject, I think this is actually going pretty well, especially considering we're only 3 days in. So I'm still pretty happy with the way things are going right now. I'm not despondent or anything. Where am I? Where am I going? I think this is where I want to be. Alright, so this is where things do start getting a little dangerous. Oh, right, and there's mobs too. Not spectacularly worried about the mobs. Let's see. Worried about other players. That's my biggest concern right now. That's all part of the game, guys. It's going to be almost impossible, I suspect, to completely protect stuff. I don't know if that needs to be like an option. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played EVE Online. But there are mechanisms in EVE where you can keep something protected even while you're absent by running basically a force field, which uses energy, but you have to go and refill the force field every so often. Maybe something like that would be an option where, you know, you can not break into people's regions while they have a force field active on that region. But then the game starts to become try to prevent people from placing a force field, and I'm not sure if that's fun. I have a boat. Why am I swimming? Use the boat! Hey, Fallen. Welcome back. Just couldn't be without us for so long, huh? I don't blame you. We're pretty awesome to have around. There's a quest location. Pretty sure this one's already been discovered. And there is a desert monument. I mean, a desert temple, which has almost certainly already been discovered, but let's take a look. In the meantime, I need to recenter my map here. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's been raided. Oh, you're getting picked up. Nice. Free ride. Do crates despawn? No. Crates do not despawn. Blast Bag, welcome back. And the problem is this doesn't look like what it should look like. I might not be where I think I am. Llamas? You know what? This is fine. This is fine. We'll just do it here. This is just fine. Let's find a nice flat place. No immediate danger here. Let's do it. Oh, damage control. And I need my keys more than I need this stuff right now. So, now we have to put down a little temporary box for me to live in, I suppose. That's fine. Was there debug code? Did I miss it? That's... yeah. Did you change your... No, I think you just verified his Twitch ID. But if you change your name, you have to re-verify your Twitch ID, or that happens. Well, I successfully managed to start a tribe. Now I live in a tiny little cave. Excellent. Good stuff. But here's the good news. Let's lock with tribe key 3. Let's go ahead and park this stuff. Finally a place to offload some inventory. Really? It doesn't use up the name tag? That's odd. It should. Is that better? There you go. Yep, I need that one. So, in theory, you know, I could still get ganked here and bad things could happen, but The important part is that this stuff can't be broken unless, you know, unless players are at war with me. So let's see, I'm gonna just lock everything with the level 3 key for now, including the door that I haven't made yet. Maybe I should actually make the door. What do you guys think? Alright, take it easy, DK. And... doors. Huzzah. You still playing Pokemon Yellow, Rube? And it's locked. That's all good. Might as well put together a furnace now. If I can work out how to build a furnace. Come on, brain. You can do this. Cooking the ore. So, as far as setup goes, I have some ideas for some interesting ways to protect stuff, but I think the first thing I need to do is remember to close the door. But I think the first thing I need to do is build like an outer perimeter and an inner perimeter. Let me see, region info, not RD info slash region info. It's a pretty big area, right? And as of right now, nobody has Elytras yet, so I don't have to worry too much about people just jumping in from the top, although that will become an issue. So I think what the setup's going to be is a nice thick wall on the outside and then an inner sanctum that's more of a keep that has a good solid roof and 3 blocks around it in every direction. And in a perfect world, I think, well, you're not making a whole lot of friends, Noble, so I'd be very surprised if people didn't go after you. Also, you know, being in the lead makes people envious. If you have the most powerful tribe, you have the biggest target on your back. That's gonna happen. Alright, so we have a village east of us and there's a nice one west of us. There's actually 2 west of us and 1 northeast. So let's go check them out. Again, I'm just keeping my eyes open. I don't stand to lose much right now. The anvil, I should put the anvil away. And this could still be broken. I mean, Mining Fatigue 4 will not hold a door in place forever. So I need to add, you know, at the very least a second layer soon. The other thing that I think we might need to add, and I'd like to hear what you guys think about this, is I think there should be a notification when a block in one of your regions is broken. Otherwise, you might not even know that somebody's in your region breaking your stuff. So the options would be either like do a notification as soon as somebody starts trying to break something, or as soon as somebody breaks a block. And the first option would have a problem in that people could spam it, right? They could just go tap something once and do it over and over again, just get you to run back to base every time. Kind of do the boy who cried wolf. The second problem is if you don't notify anybody until it's broken, it might already be too late to do anything about it. But I think the second option is probably better than the first. This is an interesting little village. It's hard to get to anything. What do you got? Oh, do I have some of that? Do I have some granite? And of course the chest has been emptied out already. I don't mind digging up some granite. I need to do some mining anyway. You know what I should have done? I should have claimed the temple. I should have just made my base into the temple. Yeah, the clan is smokes. Is there only the one quest giver here? That seems a little weak. GG. Is there a witch in there? There's actually a witch in there. And a zombie villager. And a lighting glitch because there's a torch in there. Alright, well, let's keep looking. There might be more quest givers. And if he's in there, it doesn't help. There is a villager in there, but not a nitwit. Not evil enough. The Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie. Yeah, the Ender Eye thing is an issue, I realize that. Having Ender Eyes as a quest objective, probably not a good idea because, you know, the quest reward, the tribe token, is a pretty high level reward, and the Ender Eye quests are not like very high level. The issue is, or an issue is, that this is early game woes, right? This is like early game blues. At some point in the not too distant future, there will be nether portals. You won't have to get you won't have to get your own nether portal to go to the nether, or people can even sell this. I mean, a lot of the quest items are also things that can easily be farmed and that you can sell to other players, which is kind of my hope. I hope that people will become merchants and actually sell quest items, especially stuff that, you know, once you have a farm going, is easy to get. So I'm going to start digging up some more cobble and getting a few extra layers of security around this thing so that you can't break 1 block and be in. That seems vital. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you won't be the only person who does that. I think it's a good idea. Set up a little shop in your tribe claim or something. I do still need to keep my eyes on the map. Also, I'm on 1.12.1 right now and I don't have Optifine installed, so my torches aren't, like, glowing. I think maybe 2 stacks for now, and I'm gonna start just digging down to 11 so I can have my own little mine shaft here. Oh, shoot. Well, I think I got lucky there. There's nothing in here. But that could have gone very poorly. That's what I get for not paying attention. But I found some iron. I mean, not a lot. I found 2 pieces of iron. But it's better than nothing. Alright, so that's my hole. That's the big old hole that I dug. I'm going to simply fill her back up and keep going as if nothing ever happened. Hi, honey, I'm home. These mining quests aren't too bad. It's stuff you were going to dig up anyway most of the time. Carrying it around is a bit of a pain in the butt. I'll grant you that. Well, a simple solution for the tribe thing, by the way, is just say when you buy a tribe token, you become immune from PvP unless you hit another player or until, say, 30 minutes passes. Right? So you buy the tribe token, you're PvP immune for 30 minutes, which gives you enough time to go to the place where you decided to start your tribe. And hopefully that'll prevent like people from just getting ganked right out the door. Is this enough? I do want to check this area out. It looks interesting. It looks like there might be all kinds of cool stuff down there. You never know. But my first priority right now is to, you know, defend myself. Make my base defensible. So we're not going to go down just yet. I think the zombie bandit gladiators can like one-shot you. But the leaders, they'll do you like 5 damage in diamond armor, yeah. Guys, these mob encounters are tough. Do not underestimate them. They're bastards. And they will cause you harm. Of course, they're still pretty easy to cheese, most of them. Which is something that I also want to work on during the beta. That should be enough for me to get another layer or 2 going. What I think I might do for the inner keep is have sandwich lava. So, you know, block, lava, block, lava, block. No, they do. Huh. Hello. Goodbye. Ah, jeez, it's a baby. Babies. I should have slept, is what I should have done. Ah, jeez, look at this place. It's a frickin' mess. How'd you get in here? Bastard. I'm not a fan, no. Baby zombies are not my favorite thing in the world. And of course I can't sleep because there are a ton and a half of monsters outside. So let's heal up and deal with them, I guess. You miss your server. Creeper and a spider. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Oh. Alright, got the bastard. I didn't get his friend. Okay. Alright. I guess I live here now. Oh jeez, can they break doors? I hope they can't break doors. Just in case. That's fine. I guess we're about to find out, right? Yeah, they can break doors. Well, shoot. I didn't know you had a server. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I guess I'm just gonna park some of this loot. Replace this with something a little harder. GG! Anything good? Is it a nice one? I don't. I could use some as well. Hey, if you don't care about the head, I guess X does. Oh, it's a Santa head? That'll come in handy. Not today, but it'll come in handy. What the hell? That was weird. Let's try that again. Say what? Yeah, I'm with him on the what. Only I would have spelled it without an H. More of a W-U-T kind of thing. I'm just kind of digging down to Y11 right now. I figure by the time I'm done, it'll be daytime again. And I should be able to deal with the mobs. Sorry to hear that, Ruben. That's very sad. I'm very sad for you. 11. We were already at 11. This is 11. So now we'll have a look around and see if we get lucky. Oh, it is a magic head. They have particle effects. And I got lucky. Nice. It's nice. I like it very much. Okay, look, if you're next to them and they're still talking, they're probably not dead. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We need to come up with something for getting player heads, don't we? I think getting a player head for killing somebody in war would make sense. That might make it a little too easy to get them, but, you know, some people might like collecting dozens of them. Uh-oh. Almonds has been spotted. I've already been disowned. Yeah. Well, and then there's another issue, which is that heads are unbreakable unless you're at war, so that would basically allow you to make a fence consisting of your slain foes' heads that nobody can break through. I'm not sure that's a bad thing, actually. That might be a good thing. Maybe that's a really cool way to defend your base. Red crate at 1465. Where am I? I'm actually really... No, I'm not. That's minus 18. That's 3,500 blocks away. Not gonna go for that right this second. That's not... I mean, even if you suspect that, that's not really the right thing to say, I think. Amount of iron. Oh, right, because I had to make that anvil. No worries. A wooden pick will do for now. I'm just trying to clear this place out, demobify it a little bit. And I should be able to do that by just doing this. I guess he's the only one who didn't catch fire. The others all crashed and burned. Okay, so I'm going to obviously have to light this place up, and I'm going to want to get some crops going. Well, you can't break heads in tribal claim unless you're at war with that tribe. So it follows that if you walled all of the walls, if you covered all of the walls in heads, they'd be effectively unbreakable, yeah. And again, this is one of those things that make me think maybe it would be more sensible to make tribe claims invulnerable unless you're at war, because they're just all kinds of workarounds. This is going to be like the vault eventually, but for now I just want to make it hard for people to get in. Surely I picked up more cobble than that, right? Oh, I did. I have plenty. Well, if you didn't lock anything with it, it's all a completely moot point. Just having that key doesn't do anything unless something is locked with that key. Yeah, it's a good trophy. It's something you could hang on your wall in an item frame. Remember, guys, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube and you want to join us here on TribalCraft, this is our 3rd beta of TribalCraft and our first full PvP beta. So if you're looking for a new PvP game mode that's a little similar to Factions, but also kind of different, come check it out. play.1mc3.com is that URL. And if for whatever reason you don't want to join us in-game, I understand. I won't cry. But consider giving me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. I would appreciate that. Okay, so this is now 2 layers thick all around. That's better than 1 layer thick all around, I guess. Still not ideal, but we'll get there. But I do have my own little clan going here. I'm pleased with that. Maybe it was just a great aunt or something. Maybe it wasn't close family, just, you know. So yeah, it's nothing to look at, but it's, you know, 2 layers thick. It should stop people at least for a little while, and there's nothing really worth stealing inside anyway, except this. Let's see, should I cook up some food while I wait? I don't think I have to. I'd like to get this bow repaired, but I need string for that. And I also need to make the floor into something, not cobblestone. But I think that'll do it for now. What I think I'm going to do is play a couple rounds of Toy Box for the end of the stream. And it looks like we got Hunger Games on. I'm cool with that. There we go. All right. And we got 20 seconds before the game starts. Yeah, I've got time for maybe a couple of rounds, but I'm not going to go very long tonight. I'm actually coming off a mild migraine, which has made today extra special. Well, Noble's playing, so they might be very fast. Alright, good luck, guys. Happy hunting. I think I might have drawn the short straw here. Usually it's not too hard to find a couple of chests on the ground. But no such luck today. So let's head downstairs. See if we get luckier down here. I don't know what happened, but suddenly all of my text obfuscation has changed. I don't remember changing anything significant on the code, so I'm a little mystified. Could have been worse. And the problem is, I walked right up on Fallen, and he does have gear. So I think being somewhere else is kind of imperative right now. We're in survival mode here. Okay. I'm just gonna suicide, that's what I'm gonna do apparently. Great. That went well. Hey Bubba, how you doing? Are you kidding me? Ruben? I am so bad. I suck so hard. Anyway, let's see how Noble Gases and Smoke do. Zex is already out. GG. GG. Alright guys, feel free to vote for whatever you want. If I see something cool, I'll go along with it. My vote is for Inferno. I'll go along with Darkest Night. Oh, we got 3 for Inferno. Looks like we're playing Inferno then. That's cool too. No objections. I'm good with that. Nice thing about Inferno is it starts up real fast. Okay, alright, you know, I never really do this because the kit's kind of sucky, but I'm feeling ridiculous today, so I'm going to... no other mods on. I might have to miss this one. I'm going to have to go over to Tribal and rescue Ethan. I think it's Ethan, I'm not 100% sure. Wafts and Ethan and TL change their names every 15 seconds without telling anybody. TP. Yep, you're stuck. File a ticket, please, so that I know to come back and fix that. Ah, it was too late. I missed it by 20 seconds. Well, I guess we'll just spectate this one. So let's check in with Noble, since he's the most interesting player to watch most of the time. Is there a lag spike? I think there might be some kind of background routine on Toybox that occasionally gets hung up. Because I see lag spikes on Toybox occasionally, even when there are only a few players on, and it should be fine. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You know, there's another problem I just realized. I use a system I designed myself to keep track of UUIDs, but when a player changes UUID, it doesn't always recognize it. It'll pull up an old name occasionally because they're both in the database. Oh, and Zexy suicides. I mean, that wasn't a suicide, that was involuntary, but yeah. Alright, let's try it again, and we'll see how it goes. Don't know what the lag spike was, but if it happens again, at least I'll be here this time. Darkest Night? Why not? We can play around with Darkest Night. I didn't get to play Inferno. This one takes a little longer to restart, so hang in there, guys. I guess the Skyblock server died out pretty quickly. I'm kind of surprised. People were asking me about a Skyblock server for like over a year. And I don't think I put together a bad Skyblock server. I think I put together a pretty good one, but it's not getting much traffic. That's too bad. We'll keep it up, though. Do a relaunch soon, maybe. I'd like to have some kind of reward for the first person who gets to the top tier of the achievements. I'm not going to play a scout on Darkest Night. That's stupid. I'm going to be the tank. I'm going to be the tank. Yeah, I know, and it's one of those careful what you wish for things, I guess. What I think I might do is in a couple of months we'll do a clean restart, and we'll have some kind of prize for the first player to get to the OG tier. The nice thing about Skyblock, it's something you can kind of play casually alone, so it doesn't have to be busy to be useful. It's still nice if you're like the only one on, or you want to try something different. Well, Doozy I'm not too worried about. I mean, that's just a PvE server. It'll still be there. I mean, I'm not going to do nothing but tribal. As a matter of fact, I think Monday I'll probably go back to Doozy and work on the Spleef Arena. Right, the tank has the frickin' knockback sword. I got a little lag spike there too. Zombies, please. And Tribal, I mean, Doozy will be around for a good long time. Kill Stealer. Noble already has 4 kills. And I can't find a zombie for the life of me. Oh, baby. Not after me, don't care. Well, I'm in second place, but I'm in a very distant second. Okay, I'm not gonna Try to run all the way over there for one zombie. This is bad. I mean, I'm barely seen any zombies. Really? Three babies. This isn't fair. Okay. Numble's already up to 22. And a freaking baby zombie jockey. That's like the second one I've seen today. GG. Not even close. Beat me by 9. Alright folks, that's going to do it for me for today. I will get some fixes sorted, see if I can come up with a solution for the combat logging. But in the meantime, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow we're playing Pulsar Lost Colony, assuming Pete doesn't forget and think it's yesterday or something. We'll see how that goes. But on behalf of myself and Zex and Noble Gases and Fallen Smoke and everybody else here on 1mc3.com, thank you for joining us. Tune in tomorrow for more shenanigans, and peace out.